Hey guys, this is going to be a tutorial on how to fly the helicopter in Bad Company 2. Actually just recorded a video of this, but my mic wasn't turned on. So this is my second take on this one also. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, you want to find an empty server to practice on. You don't want to get in a server that has people that, they'll shoot you down, in other words, and you'll most likely end up pissing off your team whenever you crash into buildings in front of you and trees behind you. Yeah, so let's start. First thing you want to do is you want to get familiar with the. I use WASD in the mouse. I know some people use WASD and the arrow keys, but ever since Battlefield 1942, I've used the WASD and mouse to maneuver. And so yeah, let's get started. First thing you want to get familiar with is W and S. W is your acceleration. Oh God. Okay, I wasn't supposed to do that. Hit E on accident. Okay, W is your acceleration, and S makes you drop. So, that's simple enough. Up and down. Okay, the next thing you want to get familiar with is A and D. That just makes you turn left and right. So, simple enough. Up, down, left, right. Okay, now this is whenever it gets a little tricky for most people. Here, I'm going to drive out to the middle so I don't get in the no-fly zone over here. Yeah, when you do practice, do it on heavy metal. Find an empty heavy metal server because I find these to be it's really wide open. There's a lot of ground to work with over here, so you don't end up destroying yourself on buildings and stuff. But yeah. Okay, now the mouse. I don't know if mine's inverted. I didn't change any options. I mean, I've been doing this ever since 1942. But my down, when I go forward, it makes my helicopter go down. When I pull backwards towards me, it makes it go backwards. And I mean, it's personal preference. You can change it, but this is just what I'm gonna work with. So yeah, the first thing you want to do is just get familiar with going forward and backwards. You're gonna stay in the air a little while, but you're gonna slowly drop as you do this. So you're going to hit W every once in a while to kind of keep steady here. So yeah, that just makes you go forward and backward to accelerate, and then go backwards. And then when you turn left on the mouse, it makes you roll left, and when you go right on the mouse, it makes you roll right, like that. And when you couple this with when you go left and A, this will make you do a sharp turn left, and then it'll make you do a sharp turn right. Or when you go right with D, make you do a right hand turn. But yeah, so okay, now we know how to accelerate, go forward, and how to go backwards. We know how to go left, and we know how to go right. Now this is all just a matter of practicing this now. So you just want to fly around the map, just kind of get used to the controls, used to turning around things, like try and do like figure eights, maybe around these big windmills. And see what I'm doing is to kind of keep the same altitude. I'm kind of pointing my nose down, but I'm at an angle to where I just kind of hover. I'm not going straight up, but I'm not going straight forward. So it looks like about a 45-degree angle is what I'm at. And if you want to go really fast forward, you want to. That's when you die. That's when you hold your mouse forward a lot. But you're gonna also lose a lot of altitude, so you're gonna have to pull back up really quick. So just practice diving in, and right before you can hit the ground, just pull back up. I mean, all this is just a matter of getting used to the feel for this. You just want to keep practicing. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is learn how to fire. And there's a slight gravity pull on the missiles, but not much. So you want to aim a little bit above the target. So let's practice on this building right here. We can just practice hovering, just so we get used to how the missiles drop. As you can see, they drop a little bit, but not all that much. So you don't have to compensate all that much for it. So you just want to practice on a few targets and maybe go on a little bit different speeds. Kind of get used to how the missiles react to how fast you're accelerating and such. So yeah, last thing I want to show you guys is how to land. The first thing you want to do is, find a clear spot. Say you're getting shot at, you want to repair your helicopter. I find a lot of people don't know how to land. They know how to take off and everything, but they don't know how to properly land. So I'm gonna go back to my helipad over here. Or actually, there's the other teams. Okay. I will just land in this field over here then. I mean, what you want to do is what I do when I land. I kind of do a slight nosedive, and then I pull back and press W and S, so I make myself gradually go down. I'm just kind of tapping S right there, and I just hop out. All right. That's pretty much it. For this one, I use the Apache. Of course, you can use the Blackhawk and the other slower moving ones, but I find those a little bit harder to maneuver with, and you can't shoot with them, so they're no fun. And I find this one just to be more agile and fun to learn with, in my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.